Hi guys, this is App Unwrapper. I'm back with playing Kafka on iOS, and I'm going to pick up where I left off, which was the castle. Enjoy!
It was late in the evening when Kay arrived. The castle hill was not visible. It was surrounded by fog and darkness.
I'm looking for a place to stay. Can I sleep here?
This village is castle property. Nobody is allowed to spend the night here without a permit.
There's a castle here.
But of course, Count West's castle.
Call the castle, then. I'm Land Surveyor Kay, and I have a job here.
I have a man named Kay here, all shabby looking. He claims to be a land surveyor summoned by the Count.
We don't know of any land surveyor.
Just as I said. He's a tramp, and perhaps even something worse.
A moment. The bureau chief himself just confirmed we're expecting a land surveyor.
Well, how am I supposed to explain this to Mr. Surveyor now? I'm very sorry. We don't have a guest room, but you can sleep in our bedroom.
That's fine. I'll put a mattress by the stove and spend the night here.
So the castle appointed Kay a land surveyor. On the one hand, Kay saw this as an unfavorable sign, for it suggested that they knew about him and were taking up the fight. On the other hand, it was favorable, as it showed that they underestimated him.
Breakfast is covered by the castle.
I heard that the Count pays well. Is that true?
As far as money is concerned, nobody is complaining. You'll see for yourself when you move into the castle.
It's not certain where I'm going to be staying. I want my freedom.
You don't know the castle.
It's about time I get to know it then. I'll go there immediately.
Going the right way. I guess I'm not.
Mr. Surveyor, are you admiring the castle?
You know me?
Of course, you belong to the castle.
I'm tired. Is this the way to the castle?
This is the wrong way, but I can take you wherever you want to go.
I want to go to the castle.
Then I'm not going.
But I belong to the castle.
That may be so, but I'm not going to the castle.
To the inn, then.
Follow me.
I have to start over? Oh.
Who are you?
Your assistants?
What? You two are my old assistants.
Yes.
And where do you keep the instruments I entrusted to you?
We don't have any instruments.
All right, then. We missed one day of work. so we have to go to the castle early tomorrow.
No outsiders are allowed in the castle without a permit.
Then call the castle and request a permit immediately.
May our master come to the castle tomorrow?
No,
And when can he come?
never.
Mr. Surveyor, you have a letter from the castle.
Dear Sir, as you know, you have been accepted into the Count's service. You will be told everything you need to know about your work in the village. Barnabas, the bearer of this letter, will occasionally ask you about any requests you may have and relay them to me. Who's sending me this letter?
Chief Executive Clam.
Pass on my thanks to Mr. Clam for his welcome, then.
All right, I'll go at once.
Wait, I'll come with you. You two, stay here.
Why is there a boot on a...
Where are we?
Home? I thought you wanted to sleep over.
That you wanted to go to the castle.
No, sir. I go to the castle in the morning. I never sleep there.
Then I went with you for nothing.
Good day, Mr. Surveyor.
This is my sister, Olga. She takes care of our parents.
But now I have to leave for the Castle Inn.
I'll come with you. I have no business staying here.
Hello, Mr. Surveyor. Olga, go in the back.
Of course, Frida.
I take it you don't like Olga very much.
Their whole family disgusts me.
What is the Castle Inn?
It's meant for the gentlemen from the castle only. They spend the night here when they have business in the village.
Are many gentlemen from the castle staying here tonight?
Just one. Clam, do you want to see him? There are rooms next door. You can look through the keyhole. But hurry, don't let anyone see you.
You're only allowed in the tap room.
Why?
The gentleman cannot bear the sight of a stranger.
Then what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for the gentleman.
So this is Clam. If he caught me here, it would be embarrassingly inappropriate. It's strange that the only guest here today is my supervisor. Frida, do you know Mr. Clam well?
Very well. I'm his mistress.
Perhaps we could talk in private.
Are you trying to separate me from Clam?
No, but I'm interested in everything about Clam.
Frida!
Hide behind the bar so no one can see you.
Where's the surveyor?
He's probably long gone.
Maybe he hid. You can expect all sorts of things from him.
Maybe he hid down there. No, he's not here.
It's very bothersome that I don't know for sure if he's gone. It's about the regulations, and these regulations apply to you too, Miss Frida.
My darling, my sweet darling.
They embraced, the tiny body burning in Kay's hands. They rolled a few steps away in the gloom from which Kay was constantly but vainly trying to escape. Hours passed here, hours of heartbeats together, hours in which Kay could not shake the feeling that he was wandering, and yet there was nothing to be done but to continue wandering.
What do you want?
Well, we had to go looking for you. We've been sitting here all night. It's not an easy job.
I need you by day, not by night.
It's daytime.
We overslept. Is Clem still here?
Yes, he's waiting for me. Here?
Frida! Frida!
I'm with the surveyor! I'm with the surveyor!
What did you do? Now we're both lost.
No, I'm the only one who's lost. But I've gained you. Now we can go.
I'm waiting for you, Mr. Surveyor. We need to talk about Frida.
I don't know why this matter isn't left to the two of us.
Because of my care for Frida. What will happen to her now?
It seems the best course of action is for me to marry Frida. And soon. But it is imperative that I talk to Clam before the wedding.
How can you even think that Clam will talk to you?
You're a strange man, Mr. Surveyor. I can no longer tolerate you in my house. You must leave the inn.
Very well. I can sleep at Barnabas's.
At Barnabas's? Those wretched scoundrels.
Here we have our surveyor. I have a message from the mayor. Unfortunately, we have no need for a surveyor.
But the innkeeper got a message by telephone that I was hired as a surveyor.
Some overworked official just probably felt the need to distract himself.
Here's a letter from Clam. He's clearly talking about my employment.
But it doesn't say a word here about you being hired as a surveyor. It only mentions lordly services.
So you want to fire me?
Nobody's firing you. The mayor has generously offered you a job as a school janitor until your matter is resolved.
I accept, but I'm doing you a favor.
I see I will have to put a lot of work into your manners yet.
Enough of this idle talk. Frida, let's go to the school. Now go away, you two. I want to talk to Frida alone.
Let us stay here, sir.
What have you got against the assistants, darling? We don't have to keep any secrets from them.
You're dismissed. I will never accept you into my service again.
We want to stay with you, sir. Don't be angry with us, sir. We want back in, sir. Back to you, sir. Don't throw us out, sir. Don't drive us away, sir! It's freezing outside, sir! Don't be angry with us, sir! We want back in, sir!
Oh.
Back to you, sir!
Ah. No.
Don't throw us out, sir! Don't drive us away, sir!
No, they can't. Oh, come on.
It's freezing outside, sir! Don't be angry with us, sir!
Finally.
They were getting bolder by the day.
I hope you're right. Maybe it would be best to send them away and live alone. Just us two.
As soon as I talk to Clam, I'm sure we'll find a way out of our predicament.
Clam is going to the castle. I saw his sleigh.
I have to catch him.
Barnabas found you in the snow. You almost froze to death.
Is he not here anymore? I need to send a message to the castle.
He's not. He's working at the shoemaker's shop.
Is he even employed at the castle?
You do not know our misery. Therefore you judge Barnabas unfairly.
I know there's a great hostility between you and Frida.
No one told you anything. There's a high-ranking official at the castle. His name is Sortini. He noticed my sister, Amalia, at a party. The next day, he sent her a letter. He urged her to come to him at the castle inn. The writing was composed of the most vulgar expressions I have ever heard.
What happened next?
Amalia tore up the letter and threw the scraps in the messenger's face. Since then, we are despised by everyone in the village. We had to leave the house, and they assigned us this shack. My father went to the castle to ask for forgiveness, but they refused. They said, what was he supposed to be forgiven for? No official proceedings have been brought against us.
Frida is calling you. She ordered me to find you.
Don't go with that woman. Stay here with me.
I'll go to Frida.
What do you want from me? Just go to those... You know their names. You're coming from their place, aren't you? Your clothes reek like their den.
You know why I have to visit there. Don't make it harder for me.
I'm worried you no longer have any tenderness for me. nor time for me. My only value to you is that I was Clam's mistress. The innkeeper warned me that I had abandoned an eagle and united with a blindworm.
I owe everything I have here to you, Frida.
They lay together, but not in such devotion as the other night. She was looking for something, and he was looking for something, furiously, with their faces twisted. Like dogs digging desperately in the ground, they dug into their bodies, helpless, frustrated to still gather the rest of their luck.
Kay, if worse comes to worst, we will move out of the village. What is keeping us here?
You're right. They're toying with me. I was hired here as a surveyor, but only seemingly. But now I have a home, a position, a real job, a fiancé. After all, I came here of my own free will, and of my own free will, I'll remain here.
I was looking for you with a letter from Clam.
I commend the surveying work you have done so far. The work of the assistants is also commendable. Do not relent in your efforts. I'm keeping my eye on you. This is nonsense. I don't do any land surveying.
I will relay the message. I will also surely relay what you told me last time.
What? Well, haven't you done it yet?
No, there was a lot of work at home. Clam doesn't wait for news either. He even gets angry when I come. But his secretary, Erlanger, is now at the Castle Inn. He told me he's very eager to talk to you.
I've been looking for you. We're filing a complaint against you at the castle.
You are ungrateful servants.
You've been rude to us. What did we do? We joked around a little, but only as ordered. The castle told us to cheer you up. They said you take everything too seriously.
Was it Clam who sent you to my service?
No, Erlanger, his secretary. But I have no reason to confide in you anymore.
Is the surveyor there?
Yes?
Come on in at last. It's very late, but we secretaries are used to conducting interrogations at night. You're a surveyor and you don't have a surveying job. Don't you suffer from that?
I suffer from it.
Don't be deterred by disappointments. When a new person comes here, the obstacles seem absolutely insurmountable. But beware. There will be occasions when a single word can achieve more than exhaustive effort. But you are very silent, Mr. Surveyor.
I'm very tired.
Of course. Everyone here is tired. The opportunities I have spoken of are too great to take advantage of. There are things that often fail on nothing but themselves.
If you'll excuse me, I'm going to take a little nap.
You don't have to apologize for sleepiness. Bodily forces are sufficient only up to a certain limit. Who is to blame for the fact that this limit is otherwise significant? Now you can control everything, and you need do nothing more than to express your request, the fulfillment of which is already prepared.
What did you...
Kay was aware that fatigue had done him more harm today than all other adversity. While the authorities were tasked with defending distant causes on behalf of invisible masters, Kay was fighting for something most intimate, himself.
I can't stand living here. If you want to keep me, we have to move. Anywhere. To the south of France, to Spain.
I'll go with you, Frida. But first, I have to settle my affairs with the authorities. I have to go to the castle again.
You're either a fool or a child.
It's not the castle, is it?
What now? You tell me. I died before I finished it. How would you like it to end? I'd like to reach the castle. Very well.
It was a cool game. I liked it. Surprised by the quality for a free game. Completely free, no ad, no nothing. I guess because it was sponsored by all these things. Okay, so I missed some achievements I might go back for. But that is playing Kafka. Check it out. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks, bye-bye.